YouTube, what is up everybody, Tabby here. Welcome my friends to a brand new video here on the channel. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Alright then, today I want to talk about Fuze and we will together try to solve this debate of if his buff was too much or not. The debate is there for a reason. Some people agree to the fact that yes, his buff was way too much and has made him OP, while others on the other side feel as though it's all good, it is just perfectly balanced and it should be as it is. We in this video will try to look at both the sides of the spectrum and will then analyze of what the final outcome should be. But before I go any further, you guys watching this video have a job on hand. Go in that comment section and leave a comment about Fuze. What are your thoughts on the new buffed Fuze? Are you liking it or not so much? Leave a comment letting me know. We will first look at Fuze from a positive angle, okay? So for now, we are assuming that his buff is actually good and has made him a better operator. To begin with, having 3 cluster charges instead of 2 gives you more firepower and is a better thing any given day of the week. Meaning that you can now bombard the objective from 3 different angles altogether, and this will definitely take your enemies by surprise. If that wasn't enough, they've also increased the overall blast radius of his cluster charges. Now, in the live stream for mid-season reinforcements, they said that the increase in the blast radius was however non-lethal. So the kills which you get with Fuze's cluster charges are not due to the little increase in that blast radius. But with the increase in that blast radius, you will get more DBNOs and will be able to destroy more of the stuff within that room which you're cluster charging, if that is even a term. To add to the 2 buffs to his gadget cluster charge, his weapon in itself, the AK-12, is an incredibly amazing gun, guys. I just don't have the right adjectives to tell you guys of how amazing that gun is, and I'm sure most of you watching this video will know what I'm exactly saying. I honestly don't know if it's only with me or if you guys watching this video experience this too, but with his AK-12 I more often than not do really well, and I guess it's onto the gun. It has some recoil definitely, but it can be managed. Another positive thing that has happened due to this buff, and this is from the point of view of the entire game, is that we have a new reborn operator which initially was just another operator, to be honest. Fuze's pick rate has skyrocketed, and that is the entire reason why I am making this video, or the people in the community are talking about it. This buff has given us another viable option in Fuze. I'm not saying he was an obsolete operator, he was used, he was picked, but not quite as much. And that adds to the main aim of having balanced operators as much as possible. To sum up his positives, an extra cluster charge gives him more firepower, meaning you can do more damage. Increase to the blast radius means that you can deal more non-lethal damage and get more DBNOs basically. His primary gun, the AK-12 in itself, is an absolute tank, and not to forget, even his LMG is a pretty good option, I'm not gonna lie. And finally, for the good of the game, we've got another operator which we can lay our hands on and be confident about. Enough of positives, let's then focus on the downsides of this buff. With that additional cluster charge, it now promotes a lot of unskilled play. Any mediocre player, regardless of what his knowledge is about the game or about that particular match which he's playing on, I mean, he may literally know nothing about Fuze at all, but he can use his 3 cluster charges from different angles near the objective and can easily secure a couple of kills if he's lucky. This is promoting unskilled play basically. That particular player should not even get a single kill for what his worth is. Having said that though, and I forgot to mention this while you're talking about the positives, but if you hand Fuze in the hands of a noob or a new player, that will not only result in lucky kills but also in hostage kills and friendly kills. Secondly guys, Fuze can still be very much easily countered, whether it be by using Mute or Jaeger, or a good pulse user can counter Fuze, or even Valkyrie for that matter. So it's not that it's completely going out of hands or we've got a god operator who just can't do anything which he likes. It's honestly not that case. And finally, sound whoring comes into play as well. You obviously know that every single bit of sound that you make within Rainbow Six Siege is audible to your enemies as well as to your teammates. So when Fuze is placing his cluster charges, you can easily hear that sound. It stands out guys, you can easily hear it, and get the fuck out of that room. It is, I know, easier said than done, but if you put in the continuous practice and know exactly of what it sounds like when he places his cluster charges, you will get a hang of it. Also, to add one little quick point in the end, Fuze is a really clunky operator. He's a 3 or more 1-speed operator on offense. He's really clunky, not really versatile, and that obviously adds to his disadvantage. And yeah, you got it, he makes a lot of sound, a whole lot of it. Those were then some positives as well as some negatives about this buff and about Fuze in general. It's time for conclusion then. What do I feel about this? I am happy with it, guys. I am honestly really happy about it. I exactly get it, it gets a little irritating sometimes. I've died by Fuze's cluster charges on numerous occasions in the past couple of days now, and it honestly sucks. But we'll get a hang of it, we'll get used to it. You know, we in that Siege community are known to grow depending on the changes which they bring to the operators, so we'll find a new fix to this. One easy fix being, don't always sit in that objective room. Really easy, right? That about wraps it up for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, all I ask for is a little like. We will as always be aiming for 15 likes, and also guys, if you haven't subscribed already, you might want to do so, because we've got a 300 before the New Year's Day. If you guys can help me do it, that will be absolutely incredible, and I'll be grateful for that. But anyways guys, thank you so damn very much for watching this video. It's been Tabby here, and until next time, farewell.